You know why? Because that's cutting out of our entertainment. See, people like people from our generation, we love football. I was a former football player, but basketball was truly my first love. If we stop saying, "Hey, man, if they go here, we are really cheating ourselves out of entertainment," because if Dinwiddie and Levert stay there along with my man Russell, aka the Snitch, if they stay there and get a star in the draft, then that would make them good, which creates more parity. And that's exactly what me and you and other true basketball fans are looking for. We don't want to see the Golden State Warriors blow out everybody every night. Now, we don't mind if you get to that point where everybody's gunning for you, but we got to stop saying, "I want him to go here so he can be seen," because if he go there and they mess around and get into the second round of the playoffs, just like the Indiana Pacers with what's my man named Paul George, we start paying attention to the Pacers again when they took LeBron them to the gate. When they was like, "Okay, we here to play too," and then we start paying attention to the Pacers again. We hadn't paid attention to the Pacers since Reggie Miller left. So we gonna have to stop saying, "I want this."
That's a great point you make about us. You know, we talk about the narrative that's out there, the mainstream. You're right. Us saying such and such would be nice to see Spencer Dinwiddie on the playoff team. When we say that, people are like, "Man, they trash today." And Black Man said, "If we're gonna watch Spencer Dinwiddie if he goes to the playoff, people are gonna say, 'Yeah, I need to check out this game.'"
Exactly.
Check out Brooklyn to see Spencer Dinwiddie. You're right, brother.
Yeah,
great point. That's why I like listening to you and chopping it up with you.
Yeah, brother. Same here, man. I love your show, bro.
We try to do it right, but even us, sometimes we say stuff that may sway our audience and put them in a certain mode of thinking.
Right. Yeah. Since we got the drivers, we in the driver's seat. Let's drive the right way. That's all I'm saying, cause.
Let me ask you this, man. First, let me congratulate you on 3 years, brother.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
When you were on Terry and Maestro show probably 4 or 5 months ago, we chopped it up.
Yep.
I told you about Spreaker. You came over here at XY Radio Network doing big things, brother. Always a positive brother, man. So, I'm going to support you 100.
Yes, sir.
I'm on this side of the earth and breathing. No matter what, I'm going to support you. But let me ask you this, man. You were in Chicago, and I see all this stuff. So my boys text me about this foolishness in Chicago with the team committee and getting beat by 56 points, which I don't think should ever happen in the NBA. There are teams that are really good and teams that aren't as good for various reasons, but you should never get beat by 56 points. That's some kind of quitting on the field type stuff. But what's this, the narrative with Jabari Parker? Now he's not in the lineup. He's the second leading scorer on the team, and now they're kind of taking him out of the lineup. What's your thoughts on that? And give me some perspective with you being right that you in Chi-Town with that.
It's the same old thing, man. First and foremost, let's be honest. The Bulls have never really wanted hometown talent here. They've always avoided it. We can go back to the early 90s, the year that Jordan retired. They avoided Michael Finley, 18-year veteran, would have fit right back into that Jordan role, Scottie Pippen, Michael Finley, and then when Jordan came back, they'd have been super unstoppable. They avoided getting him, and they got Jason Caffey. So they never really want Chicago people because they don't want the pressure of having a Chicagoland person, because Chicago people then our community will step up and say, y'all messing up. Like everybody got mad at Reggie Rose was saying, hell, my brother ain't gonna come back and play with them Rudies y'all got him with. That's what everybody in Chicago was saying anyway. Why ain't coming back to play with these clowns? I wouldn't rush back for that. But when you got the blind witnesses just going out there, the Bulls and every team in Chicago live on the fact that Chicago sports people are die hard. Look at the Bulls, look at the Bears, look at the Cubs, look at the White Sox. And only team I don't discredit is the Blackhawks, because once the original owner croaked, his son Rocky started pouring money into that team and they started winning. He continues to do as such. So you can see he's part of the new blood there. But Jabari Parker is a dude who I think his father's here in town. They can't run the BS with him. They can't play the media games with him. And he's probably a strong personality, and they want him the hell out. And as Joe from Houston just said, shout out to Clutch Conversation for joining the conversation. Thank you for supporting. And as Joe from Houston just said, they trying to tank the season. That's why I said. That's why I came up with the idea that I came up with, Doc. The NBA, if y'all really want to create parity, in this is how you create parity. I understand that the NBA, they made it so the bottom three teams get the same shot at the lottery. But like I said a couple of weeks ago, if you want to create parity, what you do, since we are in an analytic world now, what you do is the most efficient team that misses the playoffs has the best chance of getting the top pick in the lottery. And then, in order for you not to get to eighth and then start missing, because you know it won't mess up your numbers, you can't get the number one. You can't get a top 5 pick 2 years in a row. If you want to truly create parity, you do that. But the Jabari Parker thing, his father's Sonny Parker, they know they can't screw him over, and they know they're not really trying to win right now because they shoot for Zion Williams or one of these other kids from Duke, and that's what they trying to tank. As Joe just said, they trying to tank. Me and you both know Chicago is notorious for knowing, like, okay, the year that Michael Jordan retired, the second time, remember what they kept saying? Oh man, don't worry about it because we're sold out for the next 3 seasons.
Yeah, they had it sold out. They were. My former teammate, he was a freshman at Southern. Chris Carr played with the Bulls.
Yeah.
And he got my pick. That's my partner. He was my little freshman. I took under my wing. I used to. He used to think I hated him because I'd be on him every day. But I saw the talent in him, and I'm like, I'm not the baby. I'm gonna be on you. And so Chris, I remember going to Bulls games when he was with the Bulls then, and Elton Graham was a rookie. Ryan Davis walked right there courtside. And they were terrible, but that thing was sold out every night.
Every night.
It wasn't like the tickets were sold, there was empty seats. That part was standing room only, and they won like 20-something games that year.
Exactly. And they know that. They know Chicagoans are going to, come on, man, this is city Chicago. You know in 3 weeks, the last game of the season, it's going to be 15, 20 below zero. And people be out there in Soldier Field with their shirts off. So when you got somebody that dedicated, see, this ain't New York or L.A. that if the team ain't winning, we ain't showing up to see these scrubs. And so you are forced to invest. Chicagoans and Midwesterners, Detroit people, Minneapolis people, Indianapolis people, Kansas City people, win, lose, or draw, we going to support these teams. And they know that. Jabari Parker's trying to win. Lord willing, Jabari Parker lands someplace like San Antonio or someplace where he has an actual coach. And because the boy knows how to play basketball. He's an authentic basketball player. And I believe if he lands someplace with a coach, and because of who his father is, he can play anywhere in the NBA. But Chicago don't want to win. They trying to get another star. They trying to get another franchise name. And if anybody don't believe me, all you have to do, or if you doubt what I'm saying, all you have to do is go to my page on Spreaker and look up the interview with Scoop Jackson. Scoop Jackson himself said that people in the media, and unbeknownst to the general public, people in the media blame the Bulls medical staff for ruining Lou Dean, Joakim Noah, and yes, Derrick Rose's career because of their piss poor ability to nurture those injuries. So how is it that you are in a league that's making more and more money every calendar year? Every team is making money hand over fist, but y'all got piss poor ass, white ass medical facilities. And by the way, for those who don't know, I live a quarter mile away from the United Center, and a quarter mile and 1 block next door is a brand new medical facility for the players. So how y'all players? The thing is, they just checking in, just like the Raiders. They know the Raiders knew, and this is my favorite team. The Raiders knew we gonna get this $250 million check in October, so we don't give a damn about no Khalil Mack. And we gonna get this money either way. That's why Tampa Bay don't give a damn about letting people go. That's why all these teams in the NFL that are consistently bad without trying. I don't even count the Detroit Lions in that. The Detroit Lions did just snake bit. But it's a couple teams in the NFL that you can clearly see, and in the NBA that you can clearly see they don't give a damn about winning. And the Bulls one of them.
That's a sad thing. I think when the season started, we both liked their young roster.
Yes.
I thought they did well when they got Jimmy Butler, but it's gone way back, and it's players with this whole to give me my 56 and he's going to try to boycott practice.
Yeah,
It's crazy, man.
That's crazy as hell, man. That's crazy as Rich Respect. You talking about boycotting practice, and you lost by 50. Or we had a rough week. We gonna go to the Players Association. And I'm not saying allow yourself to be run into the ground, but you should want to go to practice when you lose by 50. You should be this. And see, I'm not one of these guys who beat up on the AAU system, but I attribute this kind of mentality to the AAU system simply because you playing 4 or 5 games in a day. Like I referenced you Tuesday, and I got you on the show. Here you go. When me and you were in high school, and you lost on the last game of the week, usually was a Thursday back when we were in high school. You couldn't wait till Tuesday. It wasn't no Wednesday, a Friday game or no Saturday, no Sunday game. You couldn't wait till the following Tuesday because it was killing you the way you lost. I need to reprove myself. I need to rebrand what I just put out there. I had a bad game, or we lost. We lost by 10. We should have lost to this team by 10. But when you in the AAU circuit, y'all playing 5-6 games a day, losing don't mean nothing anymore because I ain't playing another game. And I think that's what's going on in the NBA.
Yeah, definitely. Well, brother, I'm going to get off here and let you get back into it. I'm anxious to hear the rest of the Supreme Court, man. I'm with you on Ray Allen, one of my favorite players.
Oh, yeah.
Earl Pearl. I'm interested to hear the other side of brothers. As long as you ain't got James Naismith in it.
Oh, no.
I'm good.
No, hey, to quote Rob Parker, no way, no how. Man, thanks for helping me celebrate my 3-year anniversary. Big ups, man. Thanks, bro.
All right, brother. I'll catch you later, man. Keep going.
Yep. Hey, before you go, Doc,
yes, sir.
Before you go, let everybody know how they catch your show, the times, and when you want to be on it. Big L in the building, man.
Big L's, Velvet Sport Co. brother. In Arkansas. Big L was run out of Chicago about 20 plus years ago, H-Rap. Ran him off the south side and they relocated him to Arkansas. So big shout out to Big L, 7 in Arkansas, different lifestyle than Chicago. But catch me Monday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 p.m. Central on Spreaker, and then Thursday nights, 5 p.m. Central Time, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, every Monday and Thursday.
Man, thanks, bro. Hey, man, y'all check in with my man, Angry Black Man, Doc Bell, the Angry Black Man. Dope show. Follow me to Spreaker. Thanks, good luck, man. Big L in the building, king of the trolls. I know he gonna have something smart to say, but that's how we get down. If he didn't, I would be disappointed if he had something smart to say. But like I said, man, the Toronto Raptors, man, I wonder, did they show us the formula, or if there's just this? Now I'm gonna give y'all my 2 nominees for the Sit Your Ass Down award. Phil Jackson is the first one, man. Phil Jackson showing up at the Laker practice really annoyed me. A lot of people let it slide over their head, and it really annoyed the hell out of me because he knows his background with, for one, you broke up with the owner of the team. She shouldn't be too happy with you showing up. And then I understand that you got a relationship with Luke Walton. Well, you know that LeBron James he can't stand your ass. Why are you showing up at Laker practice? It really don't bother me. So with that being said, Phil Jackson, you should have texted Luke Walton and told him I'll meet you out to practice. So I have to let you know. And then the next person is, it's not even a person, it's mainstream media. As usual, mainstream media, I unofficially call this the why can't I say nigga version of sports. And what I mean by that is, people in our community, we throw the word back and forth. Man, this nigga this nigga that. Some of us say it, some of us don't. I don't say you bad if you do say it or whatever. It's your choice. It's your mouth. Now, but the sports version of that seems to be, why can Michael Jordan hit Malik Monk in the back of the head? No other owner could do that. They playfully brought that up the entire week. First and foremost, it is because he's Michael Jordan. Get out of here. No, you can't. David Stern, my man with the Clippers, Mark Cuban, and none of y'all can hit a player in the head because y'all not in the club. So you can't hit the dude in the head